everyone, welcome to another exciting new stream. We are here to unbox and explore a brand new pack from Synty Studios. This one has just launched literally 3 hours ago. This is the brand new POLYGON Apocalypse Wasteland. And I have, as usual, a special guest with me to unbox the stream, Major Batman from Linkira Studios.
Hi everyone. I'm excited. It's all those concept art videos, and then the live stream on Sunday, and then the surprise drop this week. My wallet was not ready.
I was not expecting the Monday stream to be like, oh yeah, by the way, the pack is dropping in 2 days' time. Just completely out of nowhere.
That was pretty cool. They went dark for a little bit though, you know, about the week beforehand. Not a lot of drops from Bree.
They did. Yeah. So
totally awesome.
So today's stream, we're doing things a little bit different. We're going to roam around and explore the pack as we usually do. Have a look, poke things, prod at them, see what turns, moves, shuffles, rotates, modular, all of that kind of stuff. But we're also going to be editing this and putting it together for our YouTube channels. The new thing that we've got going on now is Major Batman and I will both be laying out some challenges over the course of the video. So as we roam around the pack, we're going to challenge ourselves to achieve some stuff, and we're going to deliver those in a week's time and share those with the community for free. Here's some goodies for everybody. So we've built things for packs before, so I've got some free tools available, things like the bridge builder for Polygon Elven Realms. Major Batman's got some amazing tools that are on the asset store, so we're going to build some new stuff for these. And I think without further ado, how about we watch the trailer and get into this pack. So let's have a look and see, let's have a look at the launch trailer.
Alright, so my I like the FPS touches. Just kind of show how it might look as a game. Really cool.
It really pairs up well with the new interfaces that they've already started to bring out. All right, that was pretty exciting. That was an epic trailer, and yeah. So obviously we've got a little bit less lighting and fun here, but let's go. The demo scene starts us just here, and put cards on the table. This is new for me. I have not set foot into the pack before now. I did have a little pan around the demo scene from where the camera started, but nothing else I looked at. So let's dig in and see where we are.
I just opened it myself. first time. I just went up a little bit and like looking around. This is nice.
I like the, I like the little junk piles that are included. You know, we've got those in stuff like Dungeon, and you put these little things around to decorate and go, you know what, we wanna spice up a corner, and then straight down to this goop river that just kind of winds its way through. We've got a piece of a ship as this random scrap, which is just such a fantastic way to get the pack started. Really sets the tone, you know. This is kind of built out of just random junk, and wow, look at that. Got the little dock by the river, and it's full of holes. It's haphazard. It's pulled together. We've got a nice little theme started. We've got these palms, and a little bit mutated and different. I am blown away, like, just from here at the number of rocks and things sitting around, you know. Like, we've got these cliff pieces and these spires for desert rocks, and there is so much here that you could build an environment with. And look at these. You got these little epic rocks that you can use to slap together an archway and bring things in to go, oh yeah, we can, you know, here's an entrance, here's somewhere to lead players towards, and then a shack.
Tim's, go to that shack. Alright, check out those fish. Click on the fish. I just clicked on one of those fish. It has like 6 eyes.
Wow, look at that.
You're like Simpsons Blinky, Blinky, I think it is.
Yeah, Blinky from The Simpsons.
Each individual hanging on that rope, like pretty cool.
Wow. Yeah, and then, you know, we got the shack itself. There's a literal look at that. There's a full interior with a hole to get up to the next floor. This is it's not modular like the Build 2.0 packs. It's more like Polygon City, Polygon Nights, chunks of something that you can grab and slap together like this. There's a bunch of freedom there, and the goop provides, which is
I do like that. I think the door's pivot might be a little off. Can you check that door?
yeah, we're all good. Bottom corner.
Okay. My settings might be off. It is center. I have it on center. You're right. I'm following around on my own computer. We're recording it so we can have maybe a higher quality. So, following Tim's around and looking at the same thing. It's beautiful.
Perfect.
And then you got the up above. Do you see the little windmill?
Yeah. That's a very Australian, New Zealand kind of feeling touch going on there. It's it makes me feel like home, you know. And then, like, you know, like we've just come over to look at this shack, and I'm like, what the hell is happening over here? There is, look at that. Something has happened and pulled together, and what is going on inside this cave?
No, nice find. Oh, nice. Look at those.
Look at that. There is an adventure happening in here. And it is my best friend.
A little quorum of plushies.
The Apocalypse
Excellent.
Bear is back, and he is upgraded.
Look at that hat. That's awesome.
He is, wow. You know, like everyone in the Synty Discord knows that I have loved the bear for a long time, and we got, you know, the kids pack brought the repaired version of the bear, and now we've got his super upgraded brother.
I think those are attachments. Yeah, the hat and the stake are just attachments.
Yeah,
He just has some cool glasses.
That's good. When his glasses are attached, that means that he can't lose them.
Oh, does he have dynamite in his pouch?
Oh, let's shotgun shells.
Shotgun shells? That could be it.
Yep. He's armed and ready to go. Can you imagine encountering this stuck in a corner like a little Bethesda Easter egg buried somewhere.
Oh, Jive totally needs to rig that thing so he can make it a monster boss.
And this guy with the full metal jacket. It was like the bullet stuck in there and strapped on there is very reminiscent of that movie. And I don't know if you saw. I don't know if you saw in chat, Major Batman, but Branch just said to us, "Plushy Easter egg number 1 found," implying there's more plushy adventures to explore within the scene.
Oh, fancy!
All right, so popping out of the cave here, I am going to switch over to Major Batman's view, and you can drive for a little while.
Okay, I think the first thing I looked at when I came out, kind of like game wise, it's like what's a big thing that you're going to go to as an objective? I think it's the airplane, crash airplane. So we're going to go over that way. Ooh, that's a cool oil pipe thing.
Wow, look at the size of that pipe and the hole blown in the side of it. That is.
Ooh, it has 2. That's cool. And it's complete different pieces. Right?
Yeah, the connectors and the pipes are all separate pieces. These are, yeah. Wow.
Nice.
That is a lot of modularity though for those pipes, like you can, oh look at that, the pipes break on the end as well. That's crazy.
I don't know if there's a little delay. I probably gotta wait a minute. That's a fun part. Tim's is down in the southern hemisphere and I'm in the northern. And getting our streams to coincide and not be laggy is a little difficult. This is cool. So
you're inside the Dimmer Dome.
Yeah, I think we saw one of the images where they were fighting in there. Looked really cool.
Is this like a water tower? Or is this a... Yeah, what is... Look at that.
Like an old chicken coop or like a silo maybe?
The big standout for me, like if you look at down the side of that, Major Batman, is the materials that this is made of. Like, it looks like there's texture and material in there, that it's made of planks and girders, and there's rusted iron and metal, and like, a couple of packs ago, Synty started moving into bringing more texture and stuff for the Build 2.0 packs, and then this is absolutely crazy with the amount of detail that's in that texture, and like it looks like it's made of all of these different things.
Just messing around with a little of the materials. Different color wood, looks like. Oh, not that one.
There we go, we've got confirmation. It was a storied solo, like from a farm.
Nice.
And, oh, wow,
I haven't even looked at the airplane yet. Sorry, I'm moving too fast. It's my eagerness to check everything out.
Yeah,
ooh, there's a boat. Look at this thing.
Oh my god, it's a pedal boat.
Oh my goodness, I like it. Ooh, it has extra stuff. All right, so we have an attachment. So on the outside, it looks like you can make the surrounding stuff disappear. You have a steering rod. Yeah, look at that. And an umbrella. Very cool.
The steering rod, though, it's a separate object. Like it's got the pivot at the base. It's ready to move. This is the kind of stuff that we started seeing more of in sci-fi worlds, and then Elven Realms kind of brought it along around that idea of like pieces just literally ready to go. Like you can drop a character in there, put a script on it, and you can use that right now with a script. You don't have to edit the model. It's dropped and locked and stuck in place. This is a huge amount of detail to have in there. And I like that this boat, you know, like you can take the umbrella off. You can make like a different version of it, and you can take the junk off the outside and just... You can have 3 different versions of this thing sitting around.
What type of colors do you think it has?
There's got to be a pink version in there somewhere.
Okay, those are chair seats colors.
Seat cushions, great. All right. So the main body stays as a swan, and yeah.
Change the color. And, fresh food with quotation marks.
Fresh is always a relative term.
What do you think they said beforehand?
Bananas across the top.
But I was kind of maybe E, but it says coffee. 250 something coffee. I wonder if we look at like shops or something, that might be an old sign.
I can't believe though that sign texture has the old stuff on there. Like, holy crap, man! Like, you know what I mean? It's not just here's a new sign. It's here's the new sign for this pack and the old one that used to be there. Yep, absolutely. There will be a VOD. I promise that'll be there, and we'll have an edited version of this.
Found it. I found number 2.
There we go. Major Batman has found the second posse crowd. Where is that? Is that on top of the plane?
On top of the plane. That's a cool little observatory. And obviously that bridge comes out, the satellite. I mean, these rocks really add some depth and texture to it. And then the desert.
I am just blown away that this plane is built like it's a plane, but it's got platforms around it, and it's all stuck together. Like there's ladders, and you go from the outside to the inside and across and around to the other side. Like this is... We've spoken before about the... You know, we've spoken before about that idea of hero assets, that you've got these kind of massive set pieces that you can build a level around, that you can bring things together and go, you know what, here is something exciting. Because, you know, the tough part for someone like Synty when you're making asset packs is you want things to be modular and exciting, and
that is really cool.
But you also want to have things that, you know, it can't be completely modular, you know, like to have someone talented and skilled go, you know what, this is what we're going to do. So as far as modularity goes, the plane itself is separate to the structures that are attached to it.
Yeah, this door moves by itself.
Which is,
you know, been really cool. It probably wouldn't have survived the wasteland, but the blow up slides would have been kind of neat. The tendrils come off as well,
and the turbine is ready to use.
Oh yeah, turbine tail. Power that thing up.
Oh, Boeing is getting zinged in the comments. And then if you go down the plane towards where the front is, look at just that walkway that makes its way across to the front of the plane. It's built out of... You've got the platforms and, you know, the little walkway things like pirates, and then there's chunks of wreckage, and there's more pieces of plane hull.
They're hanging. Oh, that is neat.
Like, you know, it's the... Yes, there is a plane set piece for, you know, for us to use. But if you combine these pieces together, you could have a couple of different layouts. Like, you know, the fact that the best part is the modular parts of the tower that are stuck on the plane are separate to it, which means you could rotate that tail of the plane to a new angle, and then you could rotate the tower pieces to match and just kind of slide them into place.
I think this is a hint. Polygon transportation pack.
This is a very full-on looking... Like, look at that cockpit. Holy crap. The
Stairs
interiors
class.
of some of these vehicles 2 years ago were very plain, and there are 1,000 things in here ready for you to, wave around.
Yeah, this could totally be just a regular cockpit. Throw that in VR. All you need is this front seat. You got it working.
All right, I'm
Nice.
gonna take the reins again.
Sounds good.
We did finally get a plane that's broken, but it's only broken in 500 places. You could totally start repairing it. We've got some more pieces of the plane I spotted. We've got a wing over here attached to our little shack.
Ooh.
And that includes this plane door stuck on the shack here. Which this one
I found it.
This one doesn't have its pivot on the side for the plane door.
Tim's. I found the train. The train car.
Oh. All right. So we got the. All right. Let's have a look. I got the chieftain's hut, which is pretty wild. Look at that. I am just in love with the number of materials and options that are in looking through these packs. Just going through here, you've got the rug and the different types of wood and the different types of metal. Like, this is a haphazard structure built out of whatever someone could lay their hands on, and it's all visible and laid out here. Extraordinary. All right. Now, where did... And then we got this...
So you're gonna
yeah, so where's this train?
go left. I think it's left. Left. Okay, see that tower up there? Go right. Right. It's like the red rocks. So there's a little like lookout post, and then right over there is a highway with the train car.
Oh, all the way over?
Turn right a little bit, and a little bit more to the right. Your other right. There's like some highway.
I don't know how long the delay is in the stream. So when you're saying go right and then go left.
So see the red rocks? A little bit more to the right until you see like the it looks like the highway beams. Yes,
right,
you're on the right track. There you go. Yeah, that way.
There we go. Okay.
Found it. It's very rare for the actual working vehicles to be in the demo scenes.
That is, holy crap. That is a train with wheels on it, with an interior.
As an interior?
Yep. There's a whole cabin. There is an engine. There is the tanker version. There is yet another. That is a big rat.
Nice mutant rat.
All the things that I was expecting to see browsing through here. Holy crap. Look at this road train. Let me just select something else so I can get rid of the wireframe. Oh my god. That is... the pieces can come off, so we've got the spike and debris, and you can strip it down.
If you change it to vehicles to material, you can make it look like Thomas the Train.
Wow.
Diesel trailer with a flamethrower. Oh my gosh, it has a flamethrower on the front, and because it's a diesel trailer, you just have unlimited fire.
Oh my god! And look at that; it's all set up, ready to move.
Does it rotate around?
Yep. It does.
It's two different. Ooh, flamethrower turret.
It's on a ball joint and everything.
That's cool.
That is wow. Alright, and then while we're here, let's have a look. We've got a little encampment. Look at that. I think this material may be... is that transparent for you? I'm in an older version of Unity, and I suspect this material did not...
Which one?
This fence that I'm looking at. From the...
yeah, it's see-through. Yeah, you can see through it in mine.
Alright, so Shader Error is opening this in the older version of... oh, goodness me. Let's...
Ooh, a sail
what is
car.
Going... Oh my god, that's... I've done something
it's
horrible.
Called the Mayfly.
Wow. And look at this. We've got in here, there's the vehicle with the sail. Again, set up to pivot and rotate. So there's a piece of wing stuck to the top. Live rats is a good question. My guess is not on the live animals, apart from the dogs and the horse pack. Synty have been away from the animals. Look at that. That vehicle is fantastic. And then we've got this what used to be a dune buggy that's been welded onto a motorcycle with a piece of something. And yeah, again, you know, the handlebars are, look at that, rotating, ready to use. The wheels are all separate, and the spikes and goodies can be turned on and off. And I'm guessing our friends, the gate here, they open and pivot, and look at that, the chains inside the gate are a separate object, which obviously makes it easy to apply the materials to it. And again, everyone who's watching, my test project I use for these things is 2019.4, and the pack was designed for 2021, so these transparency issues not present for everybody. But you know, you can just you can remove and break those out, so the stuff inside the gate you can replace or destroy it, or...
Ooh, check out the crane. The crane pivots and moves.
Wow, the base rotates, the arm up and down, pivoting in the right spot. The crane arm... Wait. Does the crane arm extend?
It does!
Into local space. Look at that. A fully extendable...
And it keeps extending. There's another tube inside that one. And there... Oh, is there a third one? There is.
Holy crap.
This is super cool.
This is...
That is...
Sci-Fi World's level of detail. I was completely not expecting. Wow.
That is cool. That is cool.
That is absolutely crazy. All right. Well, we've got another... Look at that. There's another epic junk pile ready to just... A bunch of crap sitting around to fill. There we go. There's two different things in there. So we've seen 3 different scrap piles so far, which is great to decorate and cluster things up. Let's hand back over, and you can drive again for a while.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
So while you were messing around with the crane, and I messed around with it too, it's really cool. I found this boat. He has like these jaw teeth and has a little eye carved into it. A nice little touch. And kind of blood. So shark boat. Kind of crazy how like there's boats in this desert, but very wasteland feel, huh? Did you check out these motors?
Wow, look at those.
So windmill.
Oh, look at that. The front and back is a single game object, so just if you rotate it, they move as one, as if the axle was in there. That's great.
That's cool. Yeah, sync them up rather well. Okay, what's next? What do you all want to see? Thanks for watching, Gut Hanger. I think my zoom's too fast. All right. Did we look at the rat's ass or the royal gas?
No, we haven't seen the rat's ass yet, or the royal gas.
All right. Well, I found the royal ass, gas ass rat. Yeah, whatever. I said to Tim's before we started. I said, okay, I'm not gonna curse on this. Kind of hard. With something named like this. Look at this. It's like R2D2 guy.
Oh wow, that's amazing! A little cement mixer
Oh,
guy
with teeth and like a tongue. Oh, that's amazing.
He must be set up as a default cannon.
And he moves. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like him.
All right, here we go. I found where you are. There we go. I made my way to the other side of the scenes. There we go. Look, from the on the royal gas, from what we were seeing in that concept art, the awning across the front, the big hole in the floor looks so good.
Oh yeah, that does look good.
Like, it's so easy for something like that to be just a minor thing to go, let's move past. There we go. We made a hole, but they've got the rebar in there and the layers of concrete, and it's fractured and shattered. And this is the kind of stuff that you got people playing a game that you built with this stuff.
So it's a UV scroll. See, I can make it move faster. That's cool. Sorry, I was distracted by the chain bike. I think this thing is rad. If we did get to a post-apocalyptic wasteland, I might have to invent one of these things. I would drive around in it proudly.
Exactly as called out on our demo stream, when we're going through the concept art, nothing about this chain bike screams safety. There's a nuclear symbol on the side of it, because running around on a motorbike made out of a chainsaw apparently wasn't dangerous or exciting enough.
This is cool.
So
I'm checking out the skull gate
as predicted.
That is neat. I like it. Ooh, what colors do you think it has?
Oh, that's oh, look at that.
Ooh.
You got a full range of colors to cycle through.
Nice.
And are the wheels inside pivoted? Like, there's an axle through the middle and there's wheels inside that tower.
Doesn't appear so.
Alright, but they're attached to it though, which means the wheels will turn if you rotate it so that the skull flips back. So yeah, if you just rotate there,
ooh, yeah,
he can roll back 90 degrees to let people in. So the bottom part lowers, the top part flips up, and you drive on in.
That's neat. And we got little like Junkertown.
Welcome to Junkertown.
This S curve. I'm pretty sure I played a few levels of coming through. Coming around here. I was a big Overwatch fan for a while. I found the rat's ass.
Yeah, when I saw this in the trailer, this is so much bigger than I was expecting it to be. I thought it was going to be, half this size, and they've built a giant rat. And he's got, oh my god, I don't know if we can say this on stream, but he has doors between its legs.
Individual doors. Like old Western. I moved him around a bit. Very cool.
So...
Ooh, pool table.
Oh, look at that. With haphazard legs and cups stuck in the corners and...
Nice. Huh? There's just so much detail in this.
The big thing that jumps out for me, like, directly behind the rat building, like, it's like we saw in Cyber City. It's this verticality. You know, you've got the ground level with the damaged car and the ramps and stuff coming up, and then there's a next layer up above it. There's some Syncorp signs. Syncorp obviously exists all through time and space. We've seen them in the future. And you've got the those, like, these buildings are made of chunks.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to find two kind of near each other that were the same building but slightly different, so it kind of shows. I think these two right here. So up here we have two buildings side by side, but with a little material difference. You know, you got one blue and one green, and this green one's rotated on a 90. And they look completely normal next to each other and different enough. It's amazing. Such utility.
And the top of the buildings, like, you know, the greebles and the stuff that's stuck on there is changeable. So, you know,
you might have to show us that.
I can kind of show, but I kind of can't. So let me just switch the display back off you. So we'll jump back to me. So, you know, these are the buildings that you're looking at. So we've got the decorations and the other stuff. And then you've got this structure stuck on top of it. Unity has broken. I can't select things.
Oh, well, that's fun. Should be able to select stuff.
I have lost control of my ability to interact. You know, but this is what I was talking about before. You know, like, you got the ground level and you come up these cars, and then you've got this level that sits, you know, this second one just above the ground, and there's a table and speakers, and you can run around, and then you go up to the next one, and the building's kind of skewed and sitting around one another and on different things. And then from where you were with the pool table, you got the ramp across to the, like, this gondola. Again, with an interior, ready to slap stuff in there. And we're back to that, you know, like, look at the different materials. We've got the boards, the planks, the broken glass.
Ooh, there's a trampoline that's broken down too. Sorry, I'm, like, all over the place.
And then, you know, across the other side, you've got the abandoned couches, the stool. Like, it's happening across so many levels. And the ramps and the pieces, and it's like, you know, I've shared so many times before, what I absolutely love is this idea of the chaos cities, you know, the sci-fi ones or the junk ones where you've got things at different levels where you can roam around and hide things and they're hidden from view. And in this pack, we're seeing you know, you've got these solid looking structures, and then you've got ones with holes and patches in them, and then gaps in the roof, and then things made of a gondola, and we've got, like, these different pieces on top, and then you've got the antennas and the air conditions and the greebles and the stacks of barrels. And, you know, I think if you've got the demo scene, which is fine, someone can see it and they can look at it, but realistically what people should be looking at is going through the demo scene and clicking on something to go, you know what, how is this put together? What is here? What is free? What is available? What is happening so that I can make these changes and do these pieces for my own, you know? Like, there's a garage. with this hot rod sticking out of it, you know, and you've got a bunch of decorations and junk piles, and there's 500 props that you could stick in and fill this space to turn it into your own. And then on top of it, all of these pieces are the separate hunks of building that you could build into your own thing. You know, so it may not be a build 2.0 pack, which we discussed on the concept art stream, that, you know, made of those individual wall pieces. But I think one of the big benefits you get from this type of modularity is the flexibility in the content itself. That when something is made out of those individual walls, you have so much more freedom to build what you want, but you're also constrained and locked into that grid. Whereas if you go with this kind of thing, Synty have pre-made. They're like, you know what? They're like, here is a chunk of building, and, you know, from where you were before looking at those, that you got two side by side where it's rotated around the other way, and then you've got the gondola and the pillars and the girders and the 5 types of floor, and in just this corner of the level here, there are 8 different types of building and feeling, and what they demonstrate is that if you picked any 3 of those to use them together, you could turn this into a completely different type of content. And there is so much flexibility in there. And then you get just randomly in there stuff like, there's an entire generator here. Like, look at the level of detail that has. It's got switches and dials and buttons and cracks and levers, and this is just, you know, waiting to be the center point of someone's game. There's a quest or a mission to come and turn this on, power it up, and a little sound starts to play, and, you know, everything is ready to happen.
I found the octopus. Did you find the octopus yet?
No clue at all. I'm going to hand back over to you, and then I will try and catch up. All right.
Okay,
you're driving.
The octopus was hanging. You know, he's ready to be dropped into this boss arena, and this is him.
He's hanging off the ship.
He has golden chains. Look at that. And then when you look, got little dude chilling out. Let's see, we got. No, that's a forearm. I am trying to find. So the joystick moves.
Holy crap!
Steering wheel. Oh.
What is he called, so I can find him in the scene, seeing as I can't click on stuff to select it?
He is called Prop Throne.
There he is.
And then I did some. Let's see. I added some other FX while you were chatting. And let's see if I can get this working right.
Oh my god, the entire base with the arms attached to it pivots separately to the top.
Oh yeah, there's like 3 pivot points on there. Oh man, it's cool. I got smoke.
And then the arms are
Why didn't we play this?
articulated.
Should have started in play mode. There's some kind of cool stuff. Oh, so I added this is the flamethrower FX. Look at that. That goes far. It's amazing. And then, of course, all right, so let's look at this guy. So this arm moves just as kind of like one piece. But this one has like 2.
And the claw arm, it pivots in 3 places, and the claw opens at the end. So I think this makes it the excitement of seeing how heroic this asset is.
Cool.
I think it makes it very clear what our first challenge needs to be, Major Batman.
I think so.
I think
boss animation.
We need to make some animations for this monstrosity. It is just crying out for movement, like a boss fight from an old school Metroidvania or platformer, to just fire it up.
No, very cool. Yeah, absolutely. I'm game. Let's do that. Oh,
All right, there we go. Challenge number 1 that we are going to produce after we get these videos edited and uploaded is we're going to make a boss animation for our friend the Throne.
oh yeah, this whole thing spins.
Yeah.
You see that
He
go
can-
spin around and then choose the right arm. I think I'm going to do something like that. Nice.
Amazing.
That's kind of odd. Do you see the sky shader thing?
Yeah.
Maybe just
Like
scene mode.
a big yeah, the scene mode camera definitely clips out on those.
Okay, so I think the last thing here is the bridge. Unless there's more, I'm sure there's more. I think we.
Yeah, so
How many?
I was going to say there's a little bit more. There's a little bit more town just behind the Octo Throne. So just on the other side of him, there's a silo and a tower with another windmill on it, and another great big building in there with a garage full of the vehicles.
Garage. Ooh. I like a little bit of like the subtle use of like their other packs, you know? I feel like this that we're looking at is something a street racer, but like just modified enough so it's new, different, and definitely appropriate. Ooh, look at this guy. He's called the Count.
Wow, that is.
I think this might be my vehicle. Chainsaw or the Count? I don't know. Ooh, do you think the door's open? Yes, they do.
Wow.
What about this guy?
Wow.
I love this stuff. Okay. The stick shift doesn't, but that's forgivable. It's forgivable.
That's
super cool because all this stuff gets taken off. And then they were talking on stream that there was a way to take off in the shader. Rust toggle. Ooh.
Look at that.
See that?
A brand new shader has emerged.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to affect each one individually, but really easy, just a toggle button. That's simple. Blood toggle? Yeah. Make it bloody. That's awesome. That's really awesome. I could, you know, it's like reminiscent of like some of the old video games where you had the blood on it for a little bit and then it disappears. You hit something and then splatters and then you take it away with just a little.
Right, so we've got the tip from Ash to find the Reaper vehicle.
Can I just spawn the Reaper vehicle, or I gotta find it?
It is across the road. So if you just turn to your right, left, there you go.
This thing? Scream
Yeah,
Roller.
like him.
Oh, he's called Scream Roller, not Reaper.
Oh, there we go. Well, God, how many exciting vehicles are in here? Look at that Scream Roller. Look at the detail on the side of that guy.
Yeah, he's close by. Ooh. Human compost. Look at this thing. What are these?
Oh my God! All right, hang on. Let me.
Light poles? Oh, cool though.
I've regained the ability to select objects.
Ooh, tire chains. Ooh, big tire. Look at that big tire.
Oh my God! Look at the front of it. It's got spikes and fuel and antennas.
Is this Hearst?
Yeah, it started as a hearse. Now it's
Very
got
cool.
monster. It's got tractor tires on the back, and oh my god, you drive it from on top.
Oh, really?
It's
That's
modified. You
even
sit in
better.
a coffin on top of it. If you can
That's
read this,
amazing.
it's too late. Holy crap! There are
That's
some wacky race level hero vehicles here.
yeah. I was inside. I was like, why is the you can't see through the glass? Shouldn't you be able to disable it and you can remove the glass, which kind of cool. But yeah, that's amazing.
And I am so in love with all of the building pieces that are made out of vehicles. Like, just above where the Reaper was, there's a city bus that's been boarded up and the interior stripped out, and like someone's living in the bus. And all of these signs are so extraordinary. There's Skid Kid and Firelord. Hang on, let me switch back from you. Here we go.
Yeah, I got the Skid Kid. I'm showing that. Firelord.
And then Racy Boy, and
Racy
then
Boy.
Grime.
Oh, nice.
And they're, you know what I mean? Like, they're not just here is some text. It is, everyone has a distinct piece of style ready to decorate and put stuff in, and above it is some containers stuck together. And, like, shock horror, again, there's interiors in there. And some of those containers have spaces for you to go inside of, and then this bus.
Pressure.
And then under
You took the reins up.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Underneath the bus, we've got the like it's steel girders and these things stuck on the side, and this one is steel plates, and this one is over here is the mesh that I'm clicking through that you can't see properly on mine. But like, this is a completely modular set of hunks and chunks and building pieces, and there's some base building parts, and here's the garage, and that all comes together, and exactly like we were saying before, you can't build this piece with a completely modular set. You need someone to just go, we're just gonna make this, and you can have stuff that breaks free of the grid, and then on it you attach these parts that you actually have the freedom and flexibility on. God, it's so
They have
great,
they have a trailer called the Crusher. It's a portable crushing machine.
Alright, let's have a look. Where is...
It's...
Alright, there we go. It was 8 feet from where I was. Look at that. With another different constructed skull on it. And that whole piece is ready to slam down. Look, it's got an engine to power it.
That'd be easy to pop off. Pro Builder.
Yeah, but it's just... I love the fact that by the time we've gotten to this part in the pack, this is like the 4th or 5th skull that has been constructed out of other things. And then I guess we should go check out this bridge, which is another hero asset.
Oh, I found your bear. He's hanging in off of one of the cranes.
The bear again.
Yeah. He's by the bridge.
So for the bridge, obviously we've got the damaged end of this highway that's made of a couple of chunks. So if we just look before we go anywhere, look at that. So we've got an end piece, we've got these straight pieces ready to snap together. We've got some short and long, and we've got some damaged and sunken. So yeah, looks like we have the flexibility here to, you could kind of meander a highway wherever you want it to be, even without using something like a spline tool. There's a bunch there ready to go. The up and the down part of the ramp are separate chunks. The bridge itself is one, and then look at that. There is
bridge is really cool.
You've got the epic skull structure over the top, and there's an outpost just hanging around here. Look at that. There's
wow.
There's an inside space on these buildings. The doors open. You've got these multiple layers and levels. We've got the windmill, the modular top piece. You've got these 3 different structures, so they're all different. That's different. That's different. The top is there. Like, without any other work needed, there are 500 different combinations of outposts you can put on this modular platform. And then down below we've got our friend the bus again.
So I just opened up their demo scene, or not the demo, the overview scene.
Yeah.
And it really puts this pack in perspective of how many different items are in there. And then what I really love is it's really well organized with characters, vehicles, signs, outdoors, indoors. And I would love to show them off. At least maybe we look at the characters.
Yeah, all right. Let's swing back your way and here to drive. I will goodbye to my friend the whale. I'm enjoying the inclusion of these whale and animal skeletons. So, all right, where are we? All right, here we go. You're
So
back
they're
in command.
In the chat, they said that the former ocean dried up was kind of a theme that they were going for. It's really kind of neat. Good touch there. So this is Berserker female. Pretty neat.
Wow.
Very cool. And this is the Berserker male. Much bigger, Roadhog vibes.
He looks... Is he a big rig? He looks like he's got the wide shoulders.
It doesn't appear so. He is. He is a big rig. It's just not apparent. There's only 4 of them on here. Very cool. He has an attachment on his arm. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
That's cool. Almost couldn't even tell he was carrying that. Very neat. Alright, cultist male. He looks neat. Like green goo on his face. I wonder if that's really neat. He has a neck cape. We could change the skin color on him. Oh, that's cool. Out of the box, skin color changes.
Amazing. And so we've got distinct factions here. We've got the berserkers, like the apocalypse, the kind of wasteland junker people. And then
shoot. All right.
I guess the cultists are the other kind of faction, or is it these techno people? Are they kind of separate?
It looks like the Road Warriors, and then the cults, and then maybe mutants. She's cool too. Ooh, I like this guy.
Wow.
He looks just like Chris Hemsworth's character in the movie. And I haven't watched that movie yet because it doesn't come out yet. But from that one scene, he looks really cool. Some mutants. Oh, he's good looking. Those buggy eyes.
And if you keep going across, there's like their Last of Us style fungus laden.
Nice. Yeah, big head. Oh, this one looks like what was it the what's the creepy guy's name from not Horror Carnival, Horror Mansion?
Oh, yep. The ghoul
The
guy
Gimp
from
is
there.
yeah. All right, mutant giant. Oh yeah, look at this guy. This wheelchair. I think we talked about this a lot in our the concept art video.
Yeah,
He's really
the
neat.
trucker guy.
Oh look, there's another dude right here. Has his belt.
That is unexpected. For anyone who's not familiar, so when we talk about the big rig, it's one of the character types that Synty has. So the kids have their own kind of rig, and then there's the standard rig, and the big rig does not actually refer to scale. The big rig guys are broader. They've got broader shoulders, their arms start a little bit further out. They're kind of set up as different dimensions. So they are often used for these bigger, beefier characters like this guy and the armored marines and stuff in the space packs, but they're also used for like the dwarves in Dungeon Realms because they're just chunkier.
This is No Face Mutant. He has a little, and that just is crying for weak spot is right here. You know, ugly face, kind of a Bane type look. He comes with his own mask.
That was one of the first ever comics I saw for Penny Arcade. Was a couple of giant characters from Shadow of the Colossus saying, "Oh my god, there's little people crawling all over me," and he says, "Yeah, someone crawled all over Bob, stabbed him right in his magical weak spot." Like, but the detail on these characters though, like you could scale these guys up 3 or 4 times the size, and they're still detailed to see.
I love this Punk Male 2's hair. That's great.
Wasn't he in Farscape?
Farscape?
Yeah, there was a guy in Farscape who had the hair like that.
Hmm. He also has an eye patch. And that's cool too. Bandana mask.
The mask is optional.
Alright, so we got a scout. I think the helmet was really cool. I think we're going to have a hard time cutting this down to a 10-15 minute video. We've been doing this for an hour and it's still fun. Born to raid with the rat. Look at that rat.
There are a large number of rats in the pack. All right,
Ooh, so look. He's the amputee.
So
there are 5 more characters. We'll just look through them quickly. All right, the villages are kind of the cultists with the goop. Ooh, that's a weird one. I guess look. Very cool.
And then laid out in front of them. So if you just back your camera up, there's all of the modular accessories just kind of laid out.
Yeah, I will need to get a update out so that we can make this work with the character enhancement toolkit. Easily swap the accessories to your character of choice. Ooh, look at that tiki mask. Cool. I apologize for the clicking. I have a mechanical keyboard and it's okay for me, but not great for streams.
No. All right. I am going to grab the reins again
Yes, sir.
because I feel like it's time for us to come in and look at the weapons. Now, we're obviously expecting weapons to come in the pack. Synty have had some epic packs before with Modularity, and it turns out they've kind of gone above and beyond the expectations that we had, which we saw on the preview stream Synty did on Monday, just around the stuff that you can build. Like, look at these weapons. We've got this gun with the bottle scope and everything is taped together and an axe on it. And the pieces are separate. They're all entirely separate.
Ooh.
Which is absolutely crazy that every piece of this is a separate thing that you could have in a different spot, and you can turn things on and off, and you get like the butt of this is made of a tire to absorb some of the shock, and we've got these blades stuck on top, and then this shotgun flamethrower with a scope. But it's all made of it's all just made of different stuff. It is like, you know, it's all completely separate pieces that you can just turn into whatever you want. Look, we've got a fork giving the finger.
That's awesome. As
and,
a sight,
the back is made
that
of
could work.
like a drill battery. And just look at that. This one's like taped together from bones.
There's a lot of variety there.
The rubber duck to mount on the bottom of your thing, and then you come all the way through to like heavy machine guns, and just look at this beast. We've got there's a camera lens stuck on top, and a pipe wrench for a bayonet so you can club people when you run out of gas for your flamethrower. It's like a machine gun that you can slug people with, and oh my god, it's all made of pieces. And here we go, we have the rat suppressor.
Rat suppressor. That's awesome.
It's just coiled around, stuck together, but like the rat is a separate piece, and so is this pipe attached to the bottom, and this scope, and this old school World War II magazine. And just, God. What is the paint roller for?
I'm sure it's to release the grappling hook at the end.
I was
and then the saws to maybe cut off the rope when you're ready to make it work.
I was completely unprepared for the paint roller stuck to the side of the gun.
That's some creativity there.
And look, like, there you go. Look, you need a tactical light.
Look how long that pistol is.
So I think the second challenge for us to complete Major Batman is, based on the modularity of this, is for each of us to build a weapon, but to build a weapon that functions. So I think we should slap some pieces together, build our own gun, make something, but actually put a script on it, a particle system, physics, whatever it needs, so that you can drop it in your game, press a button, and just get it going. The grapple launcher ready to fire something, or the paint roller that you can grab and yank and sprays and drips a bit of paint out of it.
Yeah, I'm down. That sounds like a great challenge to work on.
I have 1,000 ideas already. Oh my god, there is a Stanley knife stuck to the...
Box cutter.
Yeah, yeah. Just, oh my god, the number of pieces that they have put together. And then we got melee weapons. Look at that. We got the stop sign, battle axe. Is that a bone sword? You got an arrow with the box cutter on the end because the end is broken off. We have a bow. There is a rigged bow that is separate. So if you don't need the rigged version, there is just a nice lightweight bow to have as a prop, and then there is an actual rigged version of the bow. That, look at that, it's completely skinned. That is a fully functional bow ready to...
Ooh, no, that's nice.
I am so beyond excited for these weapon pieces and what they are made of. And the mortar. Oh, what was the mortar's name? I completely missed it. David is what Ash has named it. Thank you, David. So elsewhere in the overview scene, let's fling back your way, Major Batman, and you can head off to have a look at the modularity of these buildings.
Oh, sure. I was checking out all the parts. There's so many to see. All right, well, you said Greebles.
Yeah, look at that.
Sorry, we said... All right, so buildings. Man, so many buildings. It zoomed out quite a ways. Yeah, so we have a lot here. You know, I mean, it looks very stackable, I think, like we saw in the demo scene. And also side by side as well. Then you have some custom bigger pieces. You know, I think Tim's was talking about this one for the garages, you know.
Yeah.
Already kind of cut out, ready to be used. We commented already that these plain pieces were already broken up and ready to incorporate how you wanted to. You can make your own modular home here.
I like it. There's a caravan with barrels stuck to the side of it.
Okay. Or...
yeah, look at that.
Ooh. And then just change color. Doesn't change as many as I thought it would, but maybe... it changed the side of the building.
Yeah.
So,
okay. And then...
so they would look better. They would look better like this, so not quite the same, you know.
Yeah.
You can even offset.
And then you can... yeah, that's it. You know, we've got those support beams and stuff, and then you just drop the greebles and the other stuff on there. And there's other little chunks of building that you could kind of fill in the space underneath. Like, yeah.
The rat. Just funny,
That is
like
such a detailed rat, which is not a sentence I've ever used before today, but have now said multiple times.
yeah, you know, bar entrance. Let's see. Oh, the pipe on the back moves. You move that around. I was hoping that maybe the eyes moved. That's cool. Very neat. With the bus. I think this is the bus you were talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm getting some camera culling.
Oh, yeah, you just got to select something and hit F to focus back at the right scale.
Very cool. I This is a phenomenal pack, everyone. This so many things in this. I mean, I'm getting ideas. I want to play with it. I want to mess with that. Uh, the throne. I want to see things like this move around. I want to see a Mario Kart Road Mad Max type game with this. You know, I mean, it's calling for so much of our creativity. I would love to see some of this stuff accomplished.
Yeah. Oh, the gate towers. The big wheel at the bottom of them it does turn. It's a completely separate pivot. So the tall tower is over towards where the rocks are.
My speed is kind of fast. Really cool.
Yeah, yeah. This has been... let me switch back to my view. This is an absolutely staggering pack. Like, we've had 2 months of concept art and teasers, and then we had the preview stream. Look at this. We've got a bunch of cable greebles ready to link between buildings. And a couple of different lengths so you can just create noise and mess and bring things together. We had 2 months of concept art, sharing final models. Then we had the full preview stream on Monday. And we had seen between all of those, there were like 50 or 60 different things. There was a bunch of other stuff implied. And you come down to here and we've got like the number of, like, look at this sea of signs laid out to decorate and change the side of every one of those buildings. And then you've got billboards, and it's not just the textures on the billboards, is that there are like at least 6 different billboard models here in different states of decay and intact and highway signs. And the greebles and the pieces of the buildings and this exceptional demo scene, and then all of these pieces that come together that you can build 1,000 more that won't even feel the same by the time you add in color variety and mix up the greebles. And we've spoken before when we've done these kind of streams, Major Batman, about how you can do things like split your props into a couple of groups and go, actually I'm going to use these building pieces and these ones, but for another town I will use these angled ones and these walkways, and then the 2 towns will feel completely different but connected together.
Very
and
true.
I honestly did not expect that we would have too many more surprises to come out. Like, look at that. That is ready to tumble and roll.
I like spinning things.
Things that spin and pivot are so extraordinarily exciting. And these packs are filled with them. And like, look at that. These towers, there's not just one, there's 3 different towers. And then there's the other separate one over here. So that's 4 different types of these big tall towers to scatter around. I am blown away by 1,000 things in this pack. And the possibilities that it lays out. This is wild, you know. Like, look at those pipes. You can build a whole lot of stuff. These are the, you know, we're going to angle up and down and put a couple of those together, and you could turn any kind of corner you want. And yeah, this has been an extraordinary pack to go through, and I feel like expectations came in high and they've still been completely blown away.
Those vehicles are rad. Every single one of them.
It feels like these vehicles all came from completely different places. There's the hoverboat and the van, and you got the great big ones, and the Reaper mobile that came from the hearse, and the sail, and here we go. Here is our friend, the Dino Truck. Look, the base is... Look at that. The base is there. The top moves. The next piece moves.
Yeah, you can even just scale that up and use it by itself.
Yeah. Well, this has been an extraordinary time. Yeah, I am blown away. We've got our challenges laid out, and you had an idea for a challenge that you thought we could do as well.
Yeah, I was thinking, Synty does their own mashups, and I was thinking we could maybe do like a image jam mashup. We could each pick our own packs, only like 2 packs pushed together, or maybe you pick the pack and we each come up with something different. What do you think?
I like the idea of just each of us picking a pack. We know we've got the wasteland and there's junk stuff here, so let's see what completely random packs each of us can choose to pair this up with, and we'll make an image.
Yeah, perfect. So,
all right. So our 3 challenges that we're going to complete when we to get the next video out is each of us will mash up the POLYGON Apocalypse Wasteland with a different pack and produce a single image, maybe a time lapse or a pan or something around there to show here's what we've done. We're each going to build a weapon using these modular pieces and make the script, the particle systems, whatever it needs to get that actually functional, so there'll be a weapon ready to use. And a boss animation to drop on that extraordinary octopus throne.
that sounds fun.
All right, the challenge...
Go ahead.
I was going to say, we'll have a week. And then we'll get those out.
Amazing work. This is really cool. I was really thrilled to spend my Tuesday evening unboxing this. This is a lot of fun.
This has been absolutely amazing. So the challenges are out. The gauntlet has been laid down. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in on the stream. Thank you for all of the Synty team who have come by and shared their insights and wisdom and pointed us the missing pieces from the pack. And I'll catch everyone on YouTube sometime very soon.